What's going on, guys? Parker here, and I'm back once again with another video. And today I got my top 3 NBA Prize Picks plays for the day. And before we get in this video, guys, do me a favor and smash that like button down below. It really would help me out a lot, as well as subscribing to the channel, as that helps me out a ton as well. And I really would appreciate it, guys. It helps me get closer and closer, doing this full time and everything like that. So I really would appreciate all of you guys subscribing. And if you guys are interested in joining the premium Discord, go ahead and click that link down below in the description for full access to all my slips, all of my write-ups, and everything like that. There's a 3-day free trial running, so you guys can get full access to all my slips and all my write-ups for 3 days, and you can cancel at any time within those 3 days. So why not test it out and everything like that? It's a great community with a bunch of great guys, and I post a lot more stuff on there, a lot more slips and everything like that. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me down on Twitter with the link in the description, because I do post free slips on there. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into this video. So yesterday, 2-in-1 day and 2-in-1 on a hook, which sucks. DeRozan hooks at 27, and he missed a free throw, guys. He was at 27.5, and then DeMar DeRozan missed a free throw to make it 28. 27.5 was his line. He was at 27. Missed a free throw on an and one with about 2 minutes left in double overtime to make it 28. Yeah, he shouldn't have covered in regulation anyways, but hell, we got it to double overtime, so why didn't you cover there? It was really upsetting. DeRozan had it, and it sucked to see, honestly. I was pissed, but you know what? Got to get over it. We can move on. We move on. Today's the sweep, guys. Today's the sweep. So let's get right into these plays. So first up, I got Russell Westbrook. Over 25.5 PRA versus the Thunder. This will likely be bumped. It's probably at like 26.5 now or something like that, honestly, because got this about an hour ago, and it's probably bumped because this is crazy value. He's over this in 8 of his 9 career games versus the Thunder. He's over in 2 straight with 34-plus minutes in each game. The Thunder allow the 7th most points per game to point guards in the entire NBA. The Thunder are top half in rebounds per game and assists per game allowed to point guards, and the game should be high-scoring and close. Obviously, the Clippers have not been playing very good defense ever since Russell Westbrook came to the Clippers. Neither of the Thunder at all this season. So this should be a close game between two not-so-great defensive teams. Westbrook's been getting his minutes now, guys. He's really been getting his minutes. As long as he gets his minutes, he's going to cover. And I really think he's found his role in the rotation. They're not really benching him in the fourth quarter anymore at all. He's getting minutes in the fourth quarter. And as long as he plays his minutes, he will cover this, in my opinion. The only question is if he gets benched, and I don't think he gets benched anymore because I do think that he's found his role in the rotation. I think Ty Lue really has a role for him. Russell Westbrook will consistently get minutes now, and I really like his over at 25.5 PRA. Next up, I got Mikhail Bridges. Over 23.5 points, guys, versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Didn't write that there. At least 23 in 8 straight and 9 of his last 12. Or no, at least 23, in 12 straight. Only 3 games he didn't cover were 23, so that's insane. He has 16-plus shot attempts in 8 straight, 45 versus Miami, 38 versus Boston, 31 versus Milwaukee. He's covered versus elite defenses, so this is why I'm not scared to take him versus the Cavs. The Cavs are obviously an elite defense. This is obviously not a good matchup for Bridges. However, he's been doing this consistently versus elite defenses, so I don't see why the hell he can't do it tonight. The Nets only are 2.5-point underdogs versus the Cavs. Going to have to shoot to keep them in the game. The Cavs or the Nets aren't doing shit if Bridges isn't playing well. They're not doing shit if Bridges isn't shooting the ball well. And if Bridges isn't shooting the ball a lot, they're not doing shit. So I really like Bridges' points here. And then the only way to score on the Cavs is jump shots. Bridges thrives on threes and in the mid-range. And yeah, he's definitely a jump shooter. Doesn't attack the rim that often, honestly. And you don't want to attack the rim against the Cavs versus Jared Allen, who's potentially back tonight, and Evan Mobley, of course. You want to take jump shots versus them, and I think this is a good matchup for Bridges. I think he gets it done here, and I really like this line simply because it's too low and everything like that. Mikhail Bridges, over 23.5 points versus the Cavs. Next up, I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, over 30.5 points versus the Clippers. He's over this in 1 out of 2 games versus the Clippers this season. Hasn't played them since first week of the season. So really honestly scratch those games. This is so long ago. This is not the same Shai we had earlier in the year. He's over in 6 of his last 7 games overall. 19-plus shot attempts in 6 of last 7. It's a must-win game for the Thunder. Shai will play heavy minutes and have a high usage rate, and 35-plus minutes in 7 straight. So like I said here, Shai has been playing heavy minutes recently. Every game is a must-win as they're trying to keep their spot in the play-in. I think at least. I don't know if the Thunder are going to try and tank. Who knows? Because they've been weird about Shai. Like, honestly, they feel like they could have honestly been outright in the playoffs if they just played Shai consistent minutes every single night. But he got benched, not benched, but He's rested a good amount, which is weird. So I don't know about that. But when he plays heavy minutes. This is the former team that traded Shai. He's going to have motivation. He was traded for Paul George. He was the key piece for Paul George. And honestly, now he's better than Paul George. So Shai's going to have motivation to go out there and hoop. It's not a great matchup for him overall in the season. However, it's a good matchup recently, as the Clippers recently have been a horrible defense. And I think Shai goes out there and balls. He only needs 31, which is a lot. But for Shai, it's not that much. So Shai Gilgeous over 30.5 points versus the Clippers is my third best bet of the day. So those were my top 3 NBA Prize Picks plays for the day. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and join the premium Discord down below if you are interested and get full access to all my slips, all my write-ups, and everything like that. But without further ado, guys, I will see you all in the next